Hey YouTube, did you miss me? Probably not, because there's only one person that watches these videos, and that's me right now. So if you haven't, please like, subscribe, share, put some comments down below. I'd love to answer some questions about this topic, but let's jump right into it. So I wanted to continue the homelessness theme that I've been working on with you guys about transitioning from hopefully homelessness into a home, an apartment of some sort. But not only that, not only just to get to basics, but to thrive beyond that. So I think this will be the kind of the part where more of the general public can kind of be a part of, because I think most everyone either has a GED, has graduated high school, has a trade certificate of some sort, or a college degree. If you don't at least have your GED from high school, I highly suggest going and researching maybe even the last high school that you attended, or another public school or another public way that you can get your GED. I highly suggest doing that first before you do anything. Research and studying is a habit, and you'll need to learn those habits now, and build them up over time, because it never stops. Reading, learning is a daily thing. Everybody does it. There's something that's called neuroplasticity, and that's your ability to continue to learn, and just without too much obstructions. I'm probably butchering that definition, but so to continue on with the homelessness theme that I would like to talk about is so last time we kind of talked about getting into trade schools and maybe even a college of some sort, and there are a lot of financial things that you need to consider when you do something like that. And so if you can, there's online websites that you can go to and search for scholarships and for grants. Grants are straight up money that the government will give you, and scholarships are money that private organizations will give you. And then there are also loans through FAFSA and other private, FAFSA is the government funded website, and you can also get private loans. I have both. It's about 50-50, and I gotta say, FAFSA has been more lenient, while I am paying off the private faster. With if I didn't have FAFSA, I would be financially screwed right now, almost, essentially. So I am thankful that it's happened, but I want you to take in consideration about the costs of this trade school or college that you're going to, because you need to pay it off. And it's not just, oh, I'll get a job when it's over with, no matter what, I'm good, I'm going into a great industry, like, forget it, boys, I'm in. You need to not have that attitude. You need to be focused and really trying to grill in like your habits, and to know exactly how much money that you're spending and how much it's going to cost you, and exactly what you need to do to pay that off. Because I assumed, oh, hey, yeah, I'll get a job, whatever. And I didn't get a job for a long time, for about a year, in the construction industry, which is extremely hot. A lot of that has to do with my own faults, but at the same time, like, there were definitely moments when I didn't get hired in other construction firms just because I had been out of school for a bit of time. So definitely consider how long you're going to be in school, what the costs are, how you're going to pay it off in the future. And we can talk about those as well. I'll make another video, just to anybody who needs the help, really, is what I'm here for. So once you've got your hopeful, you're in school, you're learning, and maybe even you're on your way to getting your degree, hopefully you'll graduate, make good grades along the way, and then it goes into looking for a job. Now, the reason why you want to go to trade schools and to colleges is because ultimately, yeah, there are things like real estate, and you can make YouTube videos and become successful, or be a rapper or a movie star or whatever. There are those things that happen where your time is not billed by the hour or by the year, where you can make as much money as you want to work. But for simplicity's sake, we're going to say that you're using these trade jobs as a reason to go up and to move forward in stability in your life, because those that have been homeless have had a lack of stability, and what you're looking for is stable, the same thing every single day, like just a routine, just to, because that will help you, and it'll help you, stabilize within yourself that, you are able to do these things on your own. You're confident, you're a competent person as well, and you're able to pay off your loans and to move forward in life. And so that's really what you need to consider is, your finances, what your costs are for anything, once you like rent, your car payment, anything like that. So really consider like what kind of job that you're going to want to get once you've graduated from your trade school or college. Really can shop around, get a lot of applications out there and figure out who's going to pay you the most, for the amount of work that you're going to do. And also consider your happiness, because that is important as well. Because the first couple of construction jobs that I had, I was working in an office, but and I thought, office life, that's for me. And it really wasn't. I loved being out in the field, and I loved, just walking around talking to people. I didn't do any manual labor, but because I had a college degree and I was a manager of sorts. I was a project engineer only by title. And so like I was able to, do things, that I liked out in the field, but ultimately I didn't really like those jobs to start out with. Now I'm much happier in a job that I really do enjoy. I get to work from home. I get to go out and meet people a whole lot. I get to be out more. It's weird. It's like I work from home, but I get to be out more than I was working at another job. And I have no commute, my commute is literally from my bed to, to my living room where my computer is and where my desk is. So, you really need to consider something like that. So how much are you going to make? Push as hard as you can, because there's a lot of money out there and you deserve to have some of it. So when you're out there looking for jobs once you've graduated, definitely, consider healthcare costs. Make sure you get healthcare. Make sure you get dental or vision, if they offer those. Some places don't, but dental and vision are pretty standard. It's the healthcare that you may or may want to watch out for, because a lot of places are now not offering it because it is becoming too expensive, And believe me, to buy it on your own as an individual is much more expensive than getting it through an employer. So if an employer offers you, $100,000 a year, great. Are they offering health insurance? Consider that $85,000 a year, because that's about how much it's going to cost you per month. It could, easily be $1,000 per month, depending on what sort of healthcare plan you have. If you have, you and more than your spouse or kids or anything like that. So definitely take that into consideration. But ultimately, I want you to think that anything is possible. You can do it, and that there's so much wealth and availability out in this world and opportunity that you need to go grab it. So I'll see you in the next video.